What's up guys, Trizzle Trey with TrizzTech&Electronix, and in this video, I'm unboxing the newly released Nvidia Shield. Now I've been super stoked on this device and been waiting on pins and needles for it to release ever since it was announced earlier this year at CES 2013. For those of you that don't know what the Nvidia Shield is, it's a mobile gaming system rocking a stock vanilla version of Android 4.2.1. It's also rocking a Quad-Core Tegra 4 beast of a processor. It's also got 16 gigs of onboard flash memory, as well as 2 gigabytes of RAM. In other words, just a downright beast. And on that note, let's go ahead and pull this thing out of the packaging. We're going to go ahead and lift the lid to expose your brand new Nvidia Shield. It's definitely sexy, and there's never been a product done quite like this before. We're going to go ahead and pull these straps out to pull the Nvidia Shield out and take a quick look at it. We're thinking to move it off to the side because there's a little bit of riffraff that we got to get through in the packaging first before we take our full look at the device. Starting off with the documentation, you've got a big poster, startup guide, and warranty information. Also, here is a charging brick with some Nvidia branding on it, a USB port on one side, and then your flipped out 2-prong adapter on the other. And then moving on to another USB to micro USB charging and sync cable. This one's a little different, it's got a little bit of Nvidia Shield branding on it, but basically the same USB cables we've seen so much here on the TTandE channel. And then finally, here is the star of the show, ladies and gentlemen, the brand newly released Nvidia Shield. It's definitely super sexy. That silver on black look just looks great. Here on the back, you've got your mini HDMI, micro USB charging port, headset jack, as well as a micro SD card slot. You've also got some triggers and bumpers, both left and right sides of the device. And then moving on to the bottom of the back, we're going to pull this little plastic off. It's also got the powered by Nvidia Tegra on it, the model number, and a few other little tidbits, FCC, ID, and all other sorts of things on the bottom. And then here on the front, it's got some Nvidia branding as well as a big speaker. And then we're going to go ahead and expose the 5-inch 1280 by 720 display. So this thing is 5 inches, 720p. It's rocking just under 300 ppi. We're going to pull this sticker out, move it off to the side. And it's definitely snappy. It definitely feels like a Nexus device, a stock version of Android. It feels just almost similar to the Nexus 7, the newly released Nexus 7, although this is rocking two versions different in the Android operating system. But it's super snappy. It also has your games, your Shield games. On the device right now, I have Riptide GP, which you saw me recently do a Nexus 7 video on. You have the Expendables Rearmed, as well as Sonic 4 Episode 2 THD. We're going to take a quick look here at Expendable Rearmed. This is a third-person sort of scroller live-action shooter game. As you can see here, it's definitely pretty fun. You use the joysticks to control, use the left joystick to move yourself around, and the right joystick to aim where you're shooting and shoot with it. You just point in the direction you're shooting. Definitely a cool little scroller game. It's definitely a lot of fun. The Sonic game, as well as this Expendable Rearmed, also come preloaded on the device, so you do not have to download them. Riptide GP2 was a download that was just in my saved Google file since I just recently played it on the Nexus 7. It just automatically downloaded it when I synced my Google account to the device. So the gameplay is definitely fun. I'm definitely interested in checking out some more of the games, but for this one coming preloaded, Expendable Rearmed is a pretty awesome game. So with that said, guys, that pretty much ends this unboxing and first look at the Nvidia Shield. I'm definitely super stoked to put this thing through its paces. You're going to see a review of this device up on the channel here in a few days. Probably about a week or maybe a little bit more so I can put it through its paces. But it's definitely fun. The screen's super reactive. It feels just like touching any one of your popular smartphones or tablets. Super snappy, super cool. It's definitely got a lot of functionality. We're going to see how much I like it. I don't know a whole lot about the actual concept of physical buttons in some of my mobile gaming, but we'll check it out. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.